What's up, YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra, and we got a drink. Cheers. Yes. That is refreshing on an early fall. Very refreshing indeed. So here's the drink combo. We got some Camo Silverized 24 Shocker with some Mountain Dew Baja Blast and some Mango Fiesta tea. And made Tropic Storm, and we mixed it with some hard beer. Oh, that is delicious, YouTube. Especially after eating 7 other nacho cheese Doritos tacos. Yes. How the fuck are you cool Cobras doing? Just gonna sit here and have a beer and do a Terrence Pot video response. We're not gonna get blackout drunk. Might have like 1 or 2 beers and that's it. I'm gonna cut down on my drinking. Which, hey, I like to drink, but I want to be around to entertain people for as long as possible. That being said, oh, that's good. That's fucking good. So I start the Terrence Pop video, and here's an ad for some underwear.
Or Calvin when I'm with you. I want a bad boy.
Oh, you want a bad boy, huh? Yeah. Uh-huh. You like guitar players? I'd rock you a world.
For you to find somebody that you
know what fucking kills me about the whole ordeal, YouTube, to be brutally honest, is women are throwing the biggest fit about men telling them how to shave their armpits. And it's like in a Western society, no one gives a shit. But I'm being told by women what kind of underwear they want to wear. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If I were to tell a woman, you look sexy in a thong, she'd call me a fucking sexist pig. But here's a hot chick selling me underwear on YouTube, telling me she wants a bad boy. I'm so bad, I don't even wear underwear most of the time. Fuck out of here. And fuck that rape shirt that the fucking troll sent, trying to be a fan. Like, fuck that shit. I don't speak or read that language that was on the shirt. I threw it away. I was like, I'm gonna take a shower, cool off from this bullshit. Fucking change into the snake skin shirt, which is just printed on here as an image. And it looks freaking sick. It's a little tight on the biceps, but that's all right. So we got aging spinster seeks tall men to divorce, ride and roast with Terrence Pop. And I'm not here to roast any gender. This is just going to be my perspective. I want to take a couple sips of alcohol. We're only having 1, maybe 2. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to drink all the fucking time or drink excessively. And if I spill some, it's no big deal. Like I said, just shake it off. Be like, it's whatever, dude. But here comes a woman. The story about a woman who's online dating. And I'm just like, this is why I don't online date. I go to my local bars. And if a chick's into it, into what I'm laying down, I can see what I'm getting into before I get into it. That's the sucky part about online dating. Is this chick sounds just like every other dude trying to get some puss on these dating websites. Like, oh yeah, I'm totally 6 feet tall. I like when a woman lies about her breast size to get a man's attention. It's all stupid shit, YouTube. This is going to get spicy. So yeah, this is not for children. This is a video for adults. We're having an adult-themed Taco Bell drink combo. I slammed like 7 of their fucking nacho cheese Doritos Locos tacos. I ordered like 6 and they gave me an extra. I appreciate that because they kind of short-chumped me on the last time I was on the tubes. So there you go. And it was handled with care by DoorDash. So I appreciate that.
can live with and hang out with and you want to be married to, you probably got to go through a lot of people, be exposed to somebody for a long period of time before you make that decision.
That's the shitty part about dating. You're not gonna find the diamond as soon as you start dating. You're gonna go through some coal and some bullshit before you find the one, and that's what sucks about dating. Now, when both sides are going through that crap, women get slut shamed for sleeping around, whereas men don't. But men get simp shamed for having standards, whereas women don't. And it's just. So drink with me, YouTube, because we're doing a Terrence Pont video response. And yeah, I've seen the way I look when I pass out from drinking on camera. I don't like it. So moderate my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like legit YouTube, fucking legit. Like 2 drinks minimum, just hang out, whatever. Bullshit the breeze. Be like, okay, what's this chick's problem? You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And you're thinking you're going to pay $5,000 and Prince Charming is going to show up with your glass slipper, which is probably not going to fit on your big fat foot because you got yankles, cankles, and shankles going on. You're entitled to your money. Get the hell out of here.
This is honestly what I fucking see with the genders. Women and men bitch about each other constantly. If I had $100 for every time I heard a woman say, "I'm so sick of men, they're all just pigs." Or if I had $100 for every time I heard men say similar shit about women, I'll tell you what, man, I'd be a rich son of a bitch.
You're an idiot. You did it to yourself, not just.
And it's just like, I support gender equality, but when you got women who are screaming about how unfair it is that men get paid more money in the workforce, there's a reason why that works. And I hate to be that asshole, but when 95% of men get screwed in divorce courts, I should know my dad had to fight like hell for my custody. God damn it. That's no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear all these goddamn country songs about, well, my ex-wife took my tractor. Like, you don't hear these fucking harpies complaining about that then. And to be fair, I think women should get the same pay as men. So on the offhand chance that they might get screwed in the divorce courts, they can actually afford to pay for it. And in defense of women shit costs more money. Like, I can go to Walmart and get a pair of black Wrangler jeans and go to Hot Topic or Spencer's and get a band t-shirt of Cradle of Filth or Ozzy Osbourne, and I'm set, dude. I got my belts, I got my collar, my bandana, my freaking hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need much to accentuate my look. But women, unfortunately, their crap costs a lot more money, and it's horseshit. Because on top of them not getting paid the same amount of wages as men, their shit also costs more. And it's like, well, that's kind of unfair. And then they get called the fairer sex, and I'm just like, bullshit.
Ride it into the sea.
Which allows women to be entitled on certain things like standards where men are not allowed. If a chick says she wants a dude who's 6 feet tall, it's just like, well, that's just a preference. But if a dude says he likes chicks with double D titties, he's a fucking pig.
Into the crash and shut the fuck up.
It's just like veganism, YouTube. Everyone's gonna have their preferences. Some people like meat, some people like veganism, dietary choices. As long as you're not being a prick about it, shut the fuck up and quit shaming the other side for their choices. No, that's just the truth, dude. Like, I saw what Vegan Booty was doing earlier, and I'm just like, this bitch is just doing it for attention. She doesn't give a fuck about the animals because the animals are still gonna die, regardless of how stupid or outrageous her pranks get. Pranks, she claims it to be activism, but I swear she's pulling a fast one on us. Fucking goddamn it. Yeah, my family owns a ranch, so when I saw her fucking with ranch hands who were just trying to make an honest living, I got a little tensed, if you know what I'm saying, YouTube.
Oh, I didn't see it there. I'm reading this book, and it quite possibly is the best book ever written because I'm in it.
Ignoring the phone while we do the video response.
If you want to know the rate of return on dating women, you need to buy the book of numbers.
This is where it comes down to it. This is sort of like when women lose the ability to give birth to children, it is the equality of a man losing the ability to get his dick hard. It's hell for both genders. And that's just that. Like, holy crap. So women are put underneath this pressure of a time frame in which they can healthily have kids. And it's a bit more difficult than men losing their erections, to be honest, because they make pills for men that can give us back our boners. They don't make pills for women that give them back their periods so they can have babies. That's just the truth. Well, at the same time, ironically, they don't have birth control for men, but they sure as hell got birth control for women. And now we got women who are getting pissed off because we're creating birth control for men, which rightfully so. I can't say I blame them. It's just this give and take bullshit. It's like, look, you don't want to have kids. He doesn't want to have kids. If you both are taking Captain Hindsight condoms, should have put one on, dumbass.
There's a link in the description, down there in the penis area.
Yes.
This game, you're not ready for.
And in my defense, fucking society gets so exasperating. Like every time society fucking gets stupid and you're over it, take a shot. Then you end up passing it on stream. That's not a good look. That's what I get for making a drinking game out of society's bullshit.
All right, Terrence Pop here with another episode of Ride and Roast.
With two Richards in a tiny car. But if this car can make it back and forth from New York on $80 and gas, I would say homo suspicion points canceled.
That's what fucking kills me about being a dude is it's all about your dick size, but you can't be gay about it. And it's like, who fucking cares, dude? Elton John's a really good singer. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I've gotten so much crap for just doing my thing, and I ignore it, dude. Because my trolls are fucking sad, miserable fucks who are just products like the rest of us, of our society. And when I'm connecting with real of-age fangirls that I don't have to disclose of on YouTube, that's the kind of crap that gives me confidence because those are legit fans. Dude, when I walked into the bar the other day, I had a shot bought for me just because I'm King Cobra JFS. I didn't have to ask for it. It was greatly appreciated. And I had these two chicks sitting next to me busting up laughing because, rest in peace, Tom Petty, Free Fallin' was playing. And I made a reference to me not wearing underwear. I started singing it my way. I'm a bad boy for making her hot and horny. She loves Satan. and her mom and her have issues. Now I'm free balling. The weather's hot outside. I'm sweating my ass off. If I wear underwear, my nuts will stick to my leg. Free balling.
Yeah, it was like $78. That's it.
That's astonishing. Because that's like, what, 9.5, 10 hours each way?
Yeah, I mean, when I used to drive the Crown Vic there, I'd roll through.
So I was trying to take off the jacket and show off the sleeve. Yeah, I think I shall, yes. Big ups to the fans who sent this shirt. It's got like some kind of snake skin design printed on the fabric. It's not real skin, it's fake. As much as I love snakes, I don't think I could bring myself to wear a shirt made out of actual snakes. I think I'd be like, wait, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But it's a cool looking shirt. And it hugs the biceps oh so nicely.
Well, that's a rocket ship with a battery.
Yeah, $70, $80 one way.
Oh, wow.
And that was back with Trump, in office and before him.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, because when you were driving back and forth.
You know what kills me about politics? It's depending on what side you support, you're going to get so much crap, YouTube. If you talk shit about Trump, it's fake news. Or if you talk shit about Joe Biden, it's fake news, depending on who you support. And it's dumb, YouTube. People sitting there being like, oh, well, did you hear? No, it's dumb, YouTube. Fuck politics.
Forth pretty steadily there. That was we had.
People are sitting there going, oh, Joe Biden's trying to take our guns away. And I'm just like, you do realize he famously said sometimes all you need is a double-barrel shotgun. So I don't know about him trying to take our guns away, but even you got to admit we need smarter gun control, not stricter gun control. I'm not going to get into that right now, YouTube, because there's a lot of touchy subjects. Ooh-wee. You want to start a bar fight in Wyoming, bring up abortion rights and gun control.
Bummer gas prices.
Mm-hmm.
And we're back to that. The bad old days are here again.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Pop and Blake tend to lean more Republican. I myself am an independent. I like to hear both sides of the arguments before I make my conclusion. I don't want to fucking base my opinions as a proud American on one side or the other. I want to hear both sides of the argument when it comes to Democrats versus Republicans kind of thing. And that's why I'm pro-pot, I'm pro-gun rights, pro-abortion rights, pro-Second Amendment, equal opportunity for both genders, equal for all races. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, dude. The problem with being a president is you get inherited the last asshole's mess. So Trump got inherited Obama's mess. Obama got Bush's mess. And so on and so forth. So if you want to blame Biden, I don't know, dude. I don't want to get into it. Like, I'm an independent. I support Democratic and Republican views. And when people start talking politics around me, I just keep my mouth shut because I could end up pissing off both sides. Yes.
Yes, they are.
Especially for this lovely female specimen that we're going to be talking about today.
Bring it on.
Unlucky in love woman sues dating agent.
Ah, here we fucking go. You think the fucking bullshit with the trolls would be enough, but it's just like that. Plus, you hear about shit like this, and you're just like, if a man tried pulling this crap, it'd never fly. Because if I talk like that, people automatically assume what they want to assume about me. Like, oh my God, who's this chauvinistic goth asshole? And I'm just like, dude, you don't fucking know me, dude. Fucking piss off. Yeah. So unlucky in love woman sues dating website / agency and demands a full refund after dud rendezvous and complains. What? Okay, hold up. I've already seen this, and I'm not going to spoil it for the YouTube audience because this is some good shit.
And demands a full refund after dud rendezvous. Ask me why.
Why?
A dud rendezvous. Okay, that's some kind of fancy language.
She complained she was matched with a man less than 6 feet tall.
Oh my fucking God. Unlucky in love woman sues dating agency and demands full refund after dud rendezvous and complains that she was matched with a man less than 6 feet tall. Fuck off, YouTube. If a man had fucking sued a dating agency because the chick he was hooked up with didn't have double D titties like she specified in her dating ad, you would think men are pigs, but a woman does it. Okay, Cobra, easy with the venom. Calm down. It's too far. And I'm like, no, it's just the truth. You want gender equality. Either men and women are both allowed to have standards. You can't have it one way or the other. And then bitch about gender equality when it only happens to your side. It doesn't work like that, dude. That's complete bollocks. Yes, my 80% British comes out when I drink, and I don't give a fuck.
She better be a 9 or a 10, and she better be.
And that's kind of a shallow fucking, I don't care how ugly you are, how attractive you are. You should be allowed to have standards as a man or a woman who's dating other adults. That's really just that. Like, it's your time and your money, your energy. As long as you're not a dick about the standards, man, who gives a shit? Excuse me. So here we go.
Be 30 or less in age.
30 years.
You want to see? You want to see, don't you?
That's like a 5.5 at top.
She's not that bad looking. I mean, I've seen uglier chicks, to be honest.
Yeah, and this is probably with Photoshop and good lighting. I mean, the angle of the window lighting is perfect. She's got her makeup on, her eyebrows are all coiffed. She's got the.
And you know what kills me is all the crap these dudes are talking. If some potentially super hot of age chick that was like, okay, Blake, you're married, so we're not going to include you in this. But if you saw a female who served in the army just like you did, and she was smoking hot, and she had the same distaste for men and the same shitty experiences with men that you had with women, and she made a YouTube channel. Like, I support what Blake and Pop do, but sometimes they're assholes about it.
The red lipstick on. A doctor is suing a high-end dating agent.
A doctor, of all things. Oh my god, YouTube, a doctor. A doctor is suing a high-end dating agency after she was paired with a man who was less than 6 feet tall. Eileen Moore has demanded a $4,995 refund for her joining fee and a letter of apology from Elite Introductions. And this is just one example. I'm not basing this off of anything, but at the same time, and women say men are entitled. Holy fucking shit. Not all women are like that, just like not all men are pigs. And I kind of feel like it's people like this that ruin it for both sides. But the only difference is like I said earlier, women who are told and pressured to have kids and get married, just like men are in some degree, decide I want to have a career first. But for women, it's different because their biological clock is ticking. Their biological clock is ticking, and women can only have kids within a certain age frame. And that's kind of sad. See, if a man loses his erections, unless his heart can't take it, most men aren't allowed unless they take a boner pill, erectile dysfunction pill type of thing. But like, there's no pill to help women have kids again. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of fucked. You want to talk about sexist? Oh yeah, if a dude's dick quits working, here, take a Viagra, no worries. But if a woman's ovaries shut down and she no longer produces period eggs to which she can create children, then they don't have pills for that. They don't have pills to remake that. And when you're a dude and you lose the ability to get hard, it's like your entire manhood is just, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Okay? There are plenty of awesome dudes out there who can't get their hard, and that's all right. It's not about your dick, fellas. It's about who you are as a person. If you're a good motherfucker, then who gives a fuck if your dick can't get hard?
See, after she was paired with a man who was less than 6 feet tall, Eileen Moore has demanded a $4,995 refund.
Could you imagine if this were gender reversed? And a man who was a doctor was suing the same dating agency because the chick wasn't 6 feet tall with some big ass double D titties and a sexy hourglass figure. You wouldn't see it. You wouldn't bloody well see that crap. You would never hear the end of it, to be honest, YouTube, because women everywhere, angry feminazis, would be marching outside his door screaming about gender equality. Oh. So I'm like, okay, if it's wrong for women to do, it should be wrong for men to do, and vice versa. That's true equality. And that's what I'm about on my YouTube channel, man.
Her joining fee and a letter of apology from Elite.
What do you want, dude? Nah, dude, stop. I gotta take a squizzle of this potion because that's just too goddamn funny. You want people to apologize to you because you have shit luck on the dating scene? If a dude acted like this, he would be called a goddamn incel. Kiss my Asperger's.
Elite Introductions.
She's obviously thinking, because she's a doctor and she does all this other horse.
Yeah, there were dudes out there who make a shit ton of money just doing doctor things and what have you. And it's like if they had the same goddamn attitude of they're entitled to pussy because they were a doctor, women would call that entitlement and being shallow. But when women do it, it's just, yeah. Like I said, I'm not here to crap on anyone's gender. I'm just saying, like, if it's wrong for one side to do it, it should be wrong for the other side to do it, YouTube.
Shit,
Yeah.
that she's a good candidate to find a decent dude. But we
Butt segments.
dudes don't care about that at all.
Nah, not to a degree, but there are some dudes who are intimidated by their woman making more money. They feel this insecure, sexist, masculine thing. And to be fair, that's just how men are treated in our society. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? Women today, it's awesome. Women today in a Western world can go out and get jobs and get an education. Women who are oppressed under Sharia law, that just breaks my heart. Instead of fighting men in a Western society, you should be fighting alongside with women in third world countries who are oppressed. And yeah, there are some men who are just fucking assholes to women, but you know what? Fuck them. They're just as bad as these feminazi cunts who ruin it for the women's side of the argument. You with me on this, ladies and gentlemen? You following the pattern here?
We don't. I mean, it's nice, but it's not like it's not even in the top 5.
It's not in the top 5 because men feel demasculated when their women makes more money. It's kind of like if you and your girlfriend get into a farting contest and your girlfriend farts harder than you do. So you being the man, society saying, well, if a chick beats you, you're a pussy. So you got to fart harder than she does. And you end up shitting your pants. That's called having a fragile masculinity, YouTube. And to be fair, women are placed under the same goddamn pressure, dog. Don't even get it twisted. Because of how they were treated in the past, women get treated just the same in that issue. It's like if you're not stronger than the man, then you're not a real woman. If you support his rights, you're not a real woman. And if you're a dude and you support women's rights and you get told, hey, you know what? You're just a simp. You're a fucking simp. You're just trying to get laid. Like, dude, I'm just trying to fucking end all this gender-based bullshit because everyone would benefit from it. What the fuck are you on about?
No, I mean, men don't look for that shit. We don't.
We don't look for women who behave like.
And why is that? Because of the sugar daddy culture we live in. Think about it. Most men are not going to look for a woman who makes more money than they do because it's just how it is for men. Yes. Oh, shit balls. Now, if your woman makes more money than you do, support her, love her. She's contributing to that relationship. There's nothing wrong with the woman making more money and you contributing to it. Imagine how it is from a woman's perspective, being put underneath all this pressure. So now all of a sudden, if you want to be a real woman, you got to make more money than the man. When back in the day, all you had to do was be subservient. So a lot of women are realizing, okay, you know what? Being subservient was a lot easier than trying to be better. But I'm here to tell you, let's just stop trying to be better than one another and just get along and like have equal equality. I'm tired of women and men trying to be better than each other. It doesn't mean anything on your masculinity or your femininity. Like if a dude kicks your ass in sports, or if you kick a dude's ass in a business interview, it doesn't mean shit on either gender, man. You know what I'm saying? I get so fucking tired of it, and this is why women and men hate each other, because it's this fucking competition. You're not even fucking or dating, and you're already at each other's throats. It's fucking stupid.
Like men. Like when you go out in the real world and you are burdened with masculine performance, it hardens you.
Mm-hmm. When you're a dude and you're told this is what's manly, it hardens you. This is what it's like to be a dude. This is just my perspectives of it. But I discovered that I was goth, and I'm into like metal and shit, like some kind of goth hippie metalhead type. And I'm working with it, and let the haters talk smack. They're just a bunch of assholes. They really are. It's beyond sad. But you think that's just the tip of the iceberg? It truly is, because now you got women who are okay. I meant to say who are, but yeah, I made a pun, didn't I? Okay. You got women who are in their 40s and 50s, and rightfully so, their biological clock has ticked and they're pissed about it. It'd be no different than if, like, you were trying your damnedest to find a woman to marry and have kids with as a dude, and you couldn't because your dick quit working and all the women you dated were complete cunts, and you, like, ended up being 35, 40 years old, losing your erections, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is for women. And when you think about it from the gender reverse perspective, unfortunately, once women can no longer produce the seed for the seed, if you will, yes, then yeah, they go through menopause and shit. And that's fucking hell. I can't begin to imagine. I cannot begin to fucking imagine. It's just like a dude losing his ability to get hard. It doesn't make you less of a woman or less of a man. It's just part of getting older, dude. And you can be miserable about it, or you can just say, you know what? I'm still kicking. Who gives a shit? And that's how you gotta be, YouTube.
Turns you into kind of an a-hole,
Well,
and you carry that over and
A dating scene will turn people into a-holes. That's the goddamn truth. When women and men treat each other like shit, now we got feminazis and incels both bitching about how women and men are all the same. And I'm just sitting back watching this like, oh my god, y'all need to get laid more than I do. And sex is not a need, it's a want. I'm just being an asshole to an extent.
into your interpersonal relationships. Now, when you're a man seeking a submissive, non-combative woman to share your life with, that works just fine because women tend.
That's what you want, but trust me, when men sit there and they get a woman that's completely submissive, eventually they'll get tired of it. It's the fight. It's the fight that keeps you going. And when I say that, I'm not being specific. I'm just saying when she's not so keen on just your idea, she has her own opinions. It makes her more attractive. Trust me. Women are the same way. When they get a dude who's completely submissive, at first they're just gaga over him and bragging to all their friends about how she has the perfect boyfriend. She's tired of assholes. I got rid of the beer. Yeah, second one for the video. So it's kind of like, okay, she's sick and tired of dating assholes. So she dates the completely submissive cuck asshole. Yes. It's kind of like when men go through this phase of they gotta date sluts and gold diggers. Because let's be realistic, attractive women get more attention because beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and it doesn't mean they're always the best. Because women have also noticed that the pretty boys can be real assholes because they know they're attractive, they can get away with it, which is the same argument for the attractive women out there. That's not to say just because, you know what I'm saying, you could be super attractive and be one of the most decent people on the planet, but that's usually how it goes. No, look at that. Yes. We got a Baja Blast and a Mango Fiesta on our Camo Silver Ice. There we go. A little 21 and up Taco Bell action. Look out.
To respond to that. But it does not work the other way around.
Nope.
Nope, and that's true for a lot of perspectives. Women are allowed to have standards without being judged, but men are allowed to have sex without being judged. And that's kind of unfair for both sides.
It does not. It does not.
It's amazing. You know, they spend all this time gathering together all these degrees, the job, the career, the body count. And then they think, I can always get a good man later and have a family.
That's kind of how a lot of men think. The only difference is by the time men do this kind of crap, they try for the chicks their own age, and the chicks their own age can't have kids. So then instinctively they go after the chicks who were younger because, well, they're more fertile.
Well, if that's your end goal,
Do it sooner.
just do it.
Just to have the fucking women that they go out with divorce their ass. And then by the time they get to that age where their dick doesn't work, now they're getting a small taste of what they were doing, going after the younger chicks when they were younger themselves. Like, oh, hey, you're a 45-year-old dude chasing after a 20-some-year-old chick, a midlife crisis much? Because chicks generally your age can't. And by the time those chicks that you're going after are your age, your dick can't get hard anymore, and you're just sitting there going, "Oh, I remember the good old days."
No one's ever ready. Whenever you say, well, I'm going to have kids when I'm ready. I mean, I understand, but there comes a time where
no one's prepared for it. It's not like a goddamn Lego instructional booklet where you're just like, here's a step-by-step thing on how to build the perfect, you know what I'm saying? No, dude. Raising vaginal turds doesn't come with an instructional booklet.
you have a bracket of time, you know, starting to end. If you're not ready in that bracket, well, too bad. If you want to have kids, you need to get on that.
Yeah, father time is undefeated and biology is a real thing.
Some of these
Father time is undefeated and biology's a real thing. Ain't that a bitch?
women, I can literally hear them mummifying from the inside out.
just pull their fertility out through their nose, just like they used to do in the mummification process.
Yeah, keep laughing it up because what's going to happen, Blake, when you're still married to your wife and you can't get your dick hard? Oh, jeez. Does she love you enough to stay with you after the fact of now she's horny and she wants it all the time because that's how exactly it is in marriages. Don't bullshit me. Like the dude will spend the first 30, 40 plus years of his life trying to get his wife to fuck him. And then when he can't get it up, all of a sudden now she's in the mood. Mother Nature's a bitch like that.
He's gone. We're going to put it in a jar, and now you're.
Yeah, you'll never get it back once it's in the jar.
And the funny thing is that these women are not that hard to spot.
No.
They all have the same mantra.
No, and just like the dudes who are trying way too hard to get laid at the bar, they're easy to spot. You know what I'm saying, Pop, Blake, and everyone else watching this bullshit video? It's not bullshit, I'm just fucking with you, but you know what I'm saying. When you can like literally have a little drink and like slow down your thinking process to align with everyone else's, and you see the connections and why the fuck people are doing this stupid crap, and you talk about it on your YouTube channel, and a lot of people are going, fuck, that's the goddamn truth. But then a lot of people are looking at you going, fuck you, Cobra.
Or when they go on these dating sites in their 30s. No hookups. I'm done with the games. I'm ready for something real.
Yeah, but let's be real, Blake. If if you haven't found your wife by now, you would be fucking just as miserable as these chicks you're bitching about. No, I'm serious. Like Terrence, Pop, and Blake, I support what they do, but if Blake had not found his wife in the entire time frame from then to now on which this video that I'm watching, holy shit, would he be miserable? He'd probably be sitting there bitching about women just like everyone else in the male sex does when they can't find someone. Oddly enough, which is extremely similar, because when women can't find a good man, what do you think they do? They bitch about men because all men are the same. And when men cannot find a good woman, they bitch because all women are the same. Man, where? All of a sudden, it's like when you start thinking about it like that, YouTube, you start understanding how the opposite sex thinks. Wow.
Yeah, I want to settle down. And then right below that, I have a child and he comes first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bullshit.
Sign me up. Just sign.
No, the child doesn't come first. The child payment does. I'm just kidding. Okay, cool. But turn the asshole down just a little bit.
Sign me up for that. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
The only way I would consider.
That's the best part about the dry spell. I got no kids and no STIs. Oh, that is beautiful. I could sit there and fill my goddamn fridge up full of beer, and if no chick wants to fuck me, I'll sit here and slam a couple beers, and run out to an of-age chick on Chatterbait and be like, fuck all of you and fuck the dating scene. That chick was fine, and then pass out and wake up the next day. Like, you know what? It makes my world a better place. Like, people want to talk shit and be like, you need to get laid. And I'm like, it's not a need, it's a want. And right now, it's like, I want women to have gender equality. Why can't the women who are suffering from Sharia law have the same rights as Western women? And yet, somehow, it's just like, you're a male cobra. You can't do anything about this. So I'll sip my drink silently and continue to watch this Terrence Pop video response, because apparently that's what I'm doing right now is a video response. And apparently this Western woman is bitching because,
Consider that as if she was a widow.
I mean, the code speak for all this is I've been ran through, and my slot C is looser than any Democrat's interpretation of the Constitution. Here's a thought. Do you even...
God damn it. Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me just appreciate this of age goodness right here for a second. Oh, sweet kiss my Asperger's. That is some fine of age. Holy shit. That's right, I'm not gonna bitch, dude. Like, you got an of-age chick who's giving me attention. At the end of the day, it's still attention, even if it's not sexual in nature. And most men are so conditioned to thinking that if a woman's gonna give you attention, it has to be sexual. That's the problem with it, dudes. When a woman gives you attention, it doesn't have to be in that nature. You feel me, YouTube? Just because women are the gatekeepers to sex, that doesn't mean jack. It means we gotta treat them with respect, not like sex objects.
to have to ask yourself the question of desperation when she was willing to fork out $5,000 to get a dude over 6 feet tall?
Dude, the chick could literally, what, $5,000? Holy shit, you spent $5,000 on a dating website. Dude, stop. If I had $5,000, I could spend that on going to the bar and on groceries and cooking up things like my chicken bacon Alfredo white wine beer pasta that I made on my channel. I could spend that on my tactical soap, for fuck's sake. $5,000, dude. I could spend that on my tactical soap and my God of War pheromone beard oil and the colognes that go with it. Oh my God, I love tactical soap. It smells so great, dude. Like, I go to the bar, when I go to Frosty's or any of the bars that I go to, women just, they pick up on it. It's not just because I'm a celebrity. I mean, like, they get a whiff of that tactical soap. I wear Bond #1, the black one, yes. And it fucking smells amazing. It's like leather and charcoal. You know what I'm saying? And women love the smell of it, man. I'm not gonna argue with that, dude. Like, that's just kind of the whole shtick with men, is that we're stinky, hairy animals, and we gotta shave our hair and smell pretty for the ladies and handsome, like men. You know what I'm saying? And then women want to bitch about their armpit hair, and it's just like, okay, look, you think men aren't being told how to shave their body hair or the kind of underwear we're supposed to wear? both genders are being told the same amount of shit to some degree. YouTube.
Yeah, I think I can smell shite.
She's a doctor, so he's got to make almost as much or more than her.
Oh yeah.
Which I can guarantee you.
Okay, and that's just my whole point, ladies. If you're a doctor and you're a lady, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be harder for you to pick up on a dude. And I'm not just saying that to be an asshole, it's because the way our society thinks. I want to counteract that by saying, quit being a pussy, and who gives a shit if she makes more money than you do? Okay, fellas, quit being a pussy. Who gives more shits if she makes more money than you do? That's stupid. All you can do is support her and do what you can to make money. You feel me, YouTube?
He was probably a 150K, and then he's got to be 6 feet tall and athletic and ready to immediately start a family.
Ah, YouTube. This is the kind of crap that I hear from women. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? How men desire the hourglass figure and a big ass and big titties and all this other shite. And I'm like, we all have preferences, man. As long as you ain't a sick fuck, who gives a shite? Not gonna lie, I filled up on like 7 nacho cheese Doritos Locos tacos from Taco Bell. Taco John's and Wendy's dropping some new items, got my curiosity piqued. Gonna be getting that money situation figured. And yeah, doing some reviews for YouTube. Because Albertsons is currently out of their party subs, and it is what it is. But I ain't tripping about it, man. You know what I'm saying? People see me eat Doritos, nacho cheese, locos, tacos 100 times. They're just like, okay, we get it, Cobra. You like Taco Bell because you're obsessed with church bells and eh. And fucking bells were used before the churches used them. People of pagan belief, people who were Satanists and practitioners of the craft and gongs and stuff like that are deeply rooted in Asian culture and witchcraft and all these other things. As far as I'm concerned, Asians gave us gunpowder and church bells. Because if they hadn't invented the gong or discovered gunpowder, we wouldn't have church bells. We wouldn't have. Okay. And guns are not the problem. People are the fucking problem, dude. You know what I'm saying? Fuck mass shootings.
See where this is going? Her life is turning into one long run-on sentence that just sounds fucked up because there's no punctuation in there.
Imagine the fellas who are single when their dick doesn't work. And there's all this pressure, all this goddamn pressure. Oh, you ain't a man if your dick don't work. That's the same pressure women feel for their biological clocks, ladies and gentlemen. That's why women, when they get to a certain age, act the way they do. Because the doctor says, oh, hey, if you want to have kids, your time frame's running out.
I mean, it's almost like the shrinking peephole. Like everything that you add onto it, that slice of pie gets a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller.
Absolutely correct.
And then when you add in her discouraging factors like her age, the questionable fertility, the masculine presence that she gives off.
The questionable fertility. If your dick stops working and the pills you take for your dick to get hard don't work, that's kind of a two-way argument, man. I'm just saying, she can't have kids and your dick can't get hard, but you all want the company, so it's kind of like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
And the desperation on top of that, done.
I don't even know how there can still be like dating service.
Not like I chugged down like 7 nacho cheese Doritos Locos Tacos off camera. Ordered like 6, but they gave me an extra because the last time I ordered it to this address, I got a little fucked on my tacos, and I appreciate it, dude. You know what I'm saying? I love Taco Bell, I love Taco John's. You know what I'm saying? You too. Yeah, man.
This is like that.
Because of women like this.
That's right. And this woman is probably going to get her money back. And then that.
They were supremes at that, like the Doritos Locos Nacho Cheese, Doritos Locos Supreme Tacos are delicious. I like their chalupas and their quesalupas. And like Taco John's has delicious items too, dude. I need a little quick fix for the evening before I get my shenanigans done tomorrow. And I got my fix. I got my Taco Bell, Taco whatever fix. And yeah, dude, I'm feeling good right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to have a shit ton of alcohol to party up or whatever. It's just like, oh hey, Cobra's only having 2 beers and doing a pop video response.
Company is probably going to go under because more people are going to do the same thing. And then guess what? Now there is nobody out there looking for men for these mediocre.
Yeah, women want to bitch about certain adult toys for men because they create unrealistic expectations. And fuck that shit, because they're the same adult toys where, like, you know what I'm saying? The dude never gets tired. It doesn't just all over her face.
Washed up, nasty, inverted wind socks. You know, I mean, they're out of luck.
Well, because the dudes who have taken the time to gain that value to work on themselves, and they do want to start a family, they know that their best chance of doing that is to go with a woman who's 20 to 25.
Yeah.
Not 30 to 35.
Oh, that's horrible. That's kind of the fuckery of the genders, YouTube. Is if you were a dude 25 to 45, you got game, dude. You got game and you don't realize it. But when you're a woman and you've got you're like 35 to 45, your window of opportunity for certain things goes down. And it's like women want men to sympathize with women on these issues. But as soon as we do, we get simp shamed for it. Just like dudes want to get fucked by chicks and get a nice blowjob every once in a while. But as soon as the chicks do it, they get slut shamed for it. And I'm just like, can we stop slut shaming women for wanting to suck their man's dick? And can we stop simp shaming men who are just trying to be decent motherfuckers? They don't give a fuck about the sex. They just want to make sure that women understand that not all men are like this, and we gotta stop this bullshit, YouTube. Drink with me.
It boils down to this. This is the overall thought.
Ah, yes. And speaking of thoughts, I'm having some dirty thoughts about these thoughts. Oh, God damn it. Dude, I'd be happy with one or the other, to be honest. I wouldn't know what to do with two chicks. That would be. This. Yeah, I had 7 nacho cheese Doritos Locos Tacos from Taco Bell, Supremes, sour cream beef, the works. Fucking. And then I'm just sitting there. I ordered 2 6-packs of each one, and then 1 large mango, 1 large Baja Blast. Dude, Taco Bell's got some good food, but Taco John's, I see you rocking them queso burritos. I see Wendy's rocking their cheddar burgers. When I can afford it, dude, I want to try it. You know what I'm saying, YouTube, and give you food reviews. I keep doing my thing. Fuck the trolls. They're a bunch of assholes. YouTube. They're a bunch of fucking assholes. I'm not trying to copy anyone's accent. I'm just saying my trolls can suck a dick. To be brutally honest with you.
When you're a woman in your 30s and you always want to aim higher, when you're a doctor, you're basically going to price yourself right out of the market unless you are a solid 9 to 9.5.
Try juice cleanses, you try different shakes, never stuck to it. WW, it's sustainable.
That's not the ugliest chick I've seen pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to talk some shit. But I've seen chicks that were straight up busted. And when you see chicks that are straight up busted, pulling more sex than you as a dude, it's because if you're an ugly dude and a chick thinks you're ugly, she can say you're a creep. But if you're a dude and you think she's ugly, you're a fucking body shaming piece of shit. And I'm like, what? Did I say that? I just did. When people find out that women are just as tough as men and that women are just as shallow as men, holy crap, the world implodes just a little bit. Like, oh my God. You know, being edgy to a point. Because women and men are fucking shit to each other. And that's horrible. You want to sit there and complain because the other side. Have a beer, smoke a doobie, and shut the fuck up about it because you're just as guilty of it in some way. When I was younger, I had a lot of issues towards certain things, but I got over it when I went on this personal journey of realizing that the other side goes through just as much crap. And that kind of crap stemmed from certain things in my childhood, but that's beside the point. Fuck violence against women unless your life is in danger.
And even then, most of the dudes who will fit into her cat.
Because by the time dudes are able to fit into their category, they're pulling chicks that are like 21 plus. So that's why I'm not tripping about this dry spell, to be brutally honest. Is if no of age chick wants to fuck me, once I hit that prime male stage as a 30-year-old, all of a sudden I'll be able to pull chicks 21 and up like it's nothing because I'll have that, and I quote, older man thing going. Yes.
Category?
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to have that mentality, stop thinking with your dick, start thinking with your head. I get it. Of age pussy feels amazing. Fuck sickos. But here's the thing of it, YouTube. If you're in a rush to get it, you're going to end up getting some chick pregnant, getting some STIs, or getting caught up in some drama. And it doesn't have to be like that. But society puts women and men under the same pressure, under the same goddamn pressure to have sex and have kids and get married and all this other bullshit. And it's horse crap.
Are not going to do that.
They're not looking for a woman like her.
No.
Not for longer than 7 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, women like that wind up being basically a dartboard in the bar.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes for men. Now you got women who have lost the ability to give birth to children. And for a couple of years it sucks, but then they realize it doesn't matter. And by the time men have lost their ability to get their erections, they're chasing those women like it's no one's business. And then when they get those chicks home, the chick's going, oh, you can't even get it up? Oh, well, you're useless as a man.
Yep. She has taken her matter to the Victorian Civil and Administrative Tribunal.
Of course, all this worked hard bullshit's happening in Australia. Ah, shit. She has taken her matter to the Victorian Civil and Administrative Tribune, where she has claimed that the dating agency set her up with a man called David, who did not meet her height requirements. Fuck this chick. If there was a dude out there who threw a big bitch fit because, and I quote, some dating website hooked him up with a chick and the chick's titties weren't big enough, and he sued the company and broke up with the chick over it, there would be a fucking army of feminists outside that dude's door, and rightfully so. This is what I call female privilege at its finest. That's not to say men don't have privilege. Before you fucking get pissed off at Cobra, calm down. Both sides have privilege. Both sides are oppressed. Both sides are depressed. That's why love and vanity goes so fucking hard, YouTube. Because it's the truth.
Tribune, where she claimed the dating agency set her up with a man called David who did not meet her height requirement.
I'm like, okay, before I do this Terrence Pot video response, I want to slam like 7 nacho cheese Doritos Locos Tacos and sip on some beer. Get that Supreme Doritos Locos action going, yes.
I was not expecting them to find me love. I was expecting them to find me a man who met the crowd.
And after I ate all 7 of those bastards, I was like, okay, I'm good. So the woman, she was not expecting them to find her love. She was expecting them to find her a man who met the criteria she wanted. Oh, it just gets better and better, YouTube. Holy crap. Could you imagine if there was a dude who said and did the same exact crap as this chick? He was not expecting them to find him love. He just wanted to find a chick whose tits were big enough to satisfy his needs or whose ass was juicy enough. Oh my God, dude. I'm like, I got a belly full of nacho cheese Doritos tacos. My finances are squizzled and squared away. Let's not worry about it. Let's focus on fucking dealing with society right now because this is bullshit. I'm over here like, dude, yeah, how many women bitch when they don't find the oh my God, dude. How many times if a dude's sitting there lying about how he's 6 feet tall and then the chick hooks up with him and finds out it's all a lie? What about her and her push-up bras from Victoria's Secret? Okay, Cobra, you need to stop being an asshole on camera. Just Cobra, you're a smart ass. And that kind of crap may piss off Generation Z.
Criteria I wanted.
Delusional. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, the minute they put that 6 feet or taller, they've cut out 85% of the population.
I mean, shit, the chick who owns.
And you know what's the kicker of it is women are more in control of their breast size than men are of their actual goddamn heights. But I didn't say that out loud. And to be fair, it doesn't matter what your size is, whether you're a tall dude or a well-endowed chick. You know what I'm saying? It's who you are as a person, YouTube.
The company is better looking than this chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the owner.
Uh-huh.
And that's the one who's desperate for a man.
Oh, that's horrible. So the chick who's desperate for a man versus the chick who owns the dating website. That's just unfortunate circumstances. I'm not trying to be an asshole and piss off the wrong people, the right people, depending on how you look at it, but I would fuck both of these chicks, to be honest. You know, if it was consensual, we had a couple of weeks to know each other, and I could take them out for a nice steak dinner and some wine. You know what I'm saying? Or they come back to my place and I cook up my world famous chicken bacon Alfredo pasta with the Ruffles chips, the one that I keep boasting about on my channel. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? I'm busting out my Sneaky Snake root beer floats with the not your father's root beer, Ben and Jerry's chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. Oh, you know the floats I'm talking about. That's bringing you back right now. You're like, oh my God, Cobra's drink combos.
Good luck, Sally.
Dr. Moore.
But if y'all got kids, I'm like, I'm out of here. Nope.
I wonder if it's like Dr. Jill. When searching.
So Dr. Moore was searching for Mr. Right when she joined exclusive dating agency in, what was this, 2019? So you're telling me that this Dr. Moore chick joined the dating scene on this stupid fucking dating website in 2019, and it's now been 2 years and she hasn't found someone. Well, welcome to the 21st century where women and men both have the same ideologies, the same standards, the same privilege, and to some degrees now the same oppression. I say some degrees. If you really think about that, it's going to make your head hurt because it's the truth.
For Mr. Right when she joined the exclusive dating agency in 2019, and at her age, she's probably up to like 600 or 700 miles.
Yep.
That's horrible. God damn it. Ah, shit. Pour a splash of that mango goodness. Some Baja Blast. Mango. Yes. Tropical Storm is delicious. You got your Mountain Dew Baja Blast regular with your mango Fiesta tea half and half. Then you throw a splash of this beer in there for the extra spike, and it's just so delicious. Now, I've done some pretty impressive things with my YouTube. I did a bacon donut McDonald's burger. Dude, when it's done right, bacon double quarter pounder, extra cheese, nothing but bacon, beef and cheese, extra beef, not really, but extra bacon and extra cheese, no condiments, 2 packets of mayos, 1 packet of honey, fries, donuts. Oh my god, dude, stop. Serious. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous, dude. The shit I come up with on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, I see like fucking Dame Drops reviewing all these new fast food items, and my brain starts spinning, and I'm just like, all the fucking food hacks I can make with, you know what I'm saying? That's just how my creative mind works. But
If I had to guess, because she'll probably throw a piece of poo to the orderlies every now and then.
Well, the thing is, she's in medical school, and I've heard all kinds of stories about what goes on when you're a resident or if you're a nurse working on one of those things. They're getting the stovepipe while they're waiting around in between tragedies to take place in the hospital.
Yeah, while they're doing their residency, all the tongue depressors are shaped like dicks.
and no offense, but Taco Bell's nacho cheese Doritos Locos Supreme Tacos are addicting as shit. Yes. But I've seen Taco John's is rocking their queso burrito. I only have to give that a try when I get those 3-1 shipped out. And I'm managing my resources a bit more responsibly. I'm changing my clothes more and showering more. And now I'm drinking less because it's like, okay, Cobra said, you know what, he's only going to have 2. Even though that's all he has, or that's not all he has. That's okay. Let's see,
I was at a stage where I was ready to settle down, get married, and start a family. I was a career woman. I was 36.
There you
that's just the kind of crap that women have to go through, man. Like, oh my God, you should be a stay-at-home mom. And then when they're told that that's sexist, you can do whatever you want. Now women want to be the career-driven woman, and it's like you're not going to be able to have everything you want. Either start to choose a family first, or you choose to have a career. You try to do both, and you can do it, ladies. If you want to have a career and a family at the same time, you can do it, but it's going to be tough, dude. Godspeed. Hail Lucifer and praise the inner female goddess. But holy shit. Don't ever hear about women just stuffing themselves with shits and just being like, yeah, all men are the same. And I'm over here like, dude, I'm stuffing myself with Doritos tacos from Taco Bell and being like, you know what? Women are just doing their thing like men and they get screwed just as much as men do and not necessarily in a good way.
To go!
I was ready to embark on the next chapter of my life.
Just before the epilogue, where 40 to 80 is a long time.
Correct.
That's so true for both genders. Holy shit.
Well, I'm going to be honest. It is one of my missions is to make sure nobody gets married because it's absolutely outdated. There,
I would say just make that decision for yourself. No offense to Terrence Pop or Blake, because Blake is married and obviously he has a very happy relationship with his wife. Otherwise, you probably hear him bitch about it on his web show. Yeah. But shit. It's trial and error. Don't be in a rush to get married. If you're not in a rush to get sex, you're not going to be in a rush to get married. You're like, okay, is this person? You start finding people you find physically attractive. You're like, okay, I see this chick. She's she's of age, and she's got a nice pair of yabos, and her fucking hips. Oh my god, they're speaking to me. Tantalizing like a cobra in a snake charmer's basket, just swaying back and forth. Oh my god. Well, I'm the pig for saying it, but here's a chick who's suing at dudes and dudettes because the fucking person she hooked up with was under 6 feet tall. I'm seriously fucking over the hypocrisy, YouTube. Like, I can't control it. This is just how I'm reacting to it. I want to be calm, have a drink, and be like, well, ain't this special?
there is no benefit for men whatsoever. All there is downsides.
And you think about all the anti-benefits. I think about how many women this might affect, because now women are going to be perceived a certain way because of articles like this. And I'm just like, no, this is just going to give women one more excuse to blame men. Because the man that was an asshole to this doctor chick, now all of a sudden, all men are assholes. And yeah, I'm about to bust one of these out and go outside and just chill for a second on a Marb Smooth 100. Hooey. With my top 3 favorite items from Taco Bell. Are there nacho cheese, Doritos, Locos, Tacos, Supremes, the Chalupa Supremes, the Crunch Wrap Supremes? It's my top three, dude. Whenever I go there, this is my jam. I get Mango Fiesta, Baja Blast mixed together in the same glass. But I'm like, I'm doing a stream for YouTube, you know. I just says to myself, it's just second can. I got one more can, but that's all I got left. And that's enough to do the trick, to be honest. I don't need to fucking carry on like some drunken asshole.
Until we actually start recognizing that equality is equal and these laws are
No. Equality is equal? No. Because I guarantee you that if women and men had the privileges that the opposite sex had over the issues they complain about, the opposite sex that's complaining about it would hate it. So therefore, it's just like, why can't we be equal towards each other? Marlboro Smooths. If I could sing Smooth Santa without getting copyright infringement. Man, it's a hot one. Like 7 inches from the midday sun.
rewritten. I'm with you. I know I'm a married dude, and it sounds like hypocrisy for me to.
Mm-hmm. Blake, Pops, get yourself some tactical soap. George Bruno is the man who introduced me to that shit, and I haven't looked back. It's glorious. Women can make a man horny just by showing up, and it's just men are powerless to it. And now that us men have evened the playing field, certain individuals, and I'm not going to get into their arguments, but if you order through coupon code King Cobra, you get 15% off your next order, and you can smell like a rock star.
Pointed out, but
Ah, God damn it! Good tip. I want to go off for a more smooth here in a second, but god damn it, that's a nice butt segment.
it doesn't mean that I don't recognize a good idea when I see it.
You do get mad at me when I post on Facebook. I see those wedding.
A lot of female fans that are of age who contact me want to FaceTime. It's just like, oh, I feel self-conscious about the way I look, and I'm just like, I'm not here to judge you. If you're supporting my videos, then I support you. You know what I'm saying? Men get judged for the way we look too, and it just seems a bit crass and hypocritical on my part. You know. That being said, you have standards too, kind of thing, and it's just like, okay, let's not go into that right now.
In pictures you put up.
Yeah.
And I tell them, get ready for your refrigerator box retirement.
Hey, I got a nice one picked out. It's a Kenmore.
Okay. That's the cardboard's double thick on those boxes.
Double wide. Yeah, exactly.
I
It's
got
my double wide refrigerator box.
It's awesome.
My little easy bake oven in there. Do you have any idea how maddening it is waiting for a light bulb to reheat an Egg McMuffin? U.S. Toll. The dating agency.
The international company has offices in Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. Its chief executive is Trudy Gilbert, The dating agency caters to well-educated professionals who are looking to match with an intellectual, financially secure, and confident partner. Okay, so I think what happened here was this doctor chick put in all her preferences, and the dating scene was like, okay, here's a dude who has everything but your favorite height requirements. And she was just like, fuck it. But she was so fucking stubborn, just like any dude. It's the fucking truth.
He caters to well-educated professionals who are looking to match with an intellectual, financially secure, and confident partner.
They're trying to get the alphas and have somebody else do the work for them.
Yep.
Good luck.
You want to go on a dating website and it's ridiculous, YouTube.
With that,
Because men are just as manipulative.
The kind of men that she wants will never sign up for the same service that she is a part of.
Because men feel demasculated when women make more money than they do. It's the same feeling that women feel when they're being told, you have to be tougher than the male, otherwise, you ain't a real woman. And then, of course, that's the kind of crap they have to deal with.
Because those dudes have all the options.
that's right.
She's got none.
You're a dude. You're in your 40s. You're pulling down doctor money. Dude.
The world is your oyster.
Yeah, and if you're 6 feet tall or taller, dude, you can write your own ticket.
Basically,
You will have women lined up around the block willing to suck your dick through the screen door. I'm just telling you.
If you're just looking to mess with chicks, okay, do this experiment. Make 2 dating profiles with the same photo.
Oh, here's a thought. You could, okay, as Terrence Pop would say, nothing against Blake or Pop, but here's the thought. How about you don't mess with chicks? And chicks don't mess with dudes. You know, you got some dude who's like, oh yeah, I'm fucking athletic. I work out and jog on the beach. And then you go up to him in real life, and the dude's got no hair on his head, and he's fucking 400 pounds, morbidly obese. And she's screaming about how she got cheated on the dating scene. But that's all fine and dandy, because the second he pulls that crap because he's put underneath the same pressures by society to fit the female's ideology of beauty. Oh, well, fucking goddamn it, you two. Fucking stupid.
Mark one of them 6'2", and the other one 5'9". See,
Because if he's not 6 feet tall, he's not a real man. But God forbid the same man ask a woman to have a nice hourglass figure and some double D titties. Oh my God, he's a pig piece of shit. Am I being too real with this, YouTube?
see what happens. The rest of the verbiage could be all the same. One will light up like a Christmas tree, and the other will sit there with crickets as the only soundtrack to your life.
Well, you're gonna get hits on the one that's shorter, but they'll be fat, ugly.
But you know what? That's the goddamn truth. You know what I'm saying? If I see a chick who's just hanging out, she's like, oh yeah, Cobra, I like the same restaurants you like. And she's picking out like fucking Taco John's, Taco Bell, and shit. I'm like, she's got the respect to be real about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, things are what they are, but I'm not trying to be a dick. People are like, oh, you can't expect to have a curvy girlfriend in all the beach bar and right places when you fucking eat like crap. And I'm like, why not? Women who eat like crap expect to have muscular dudes. Not all of them, but that's the goddamn truth. And then somehow I'm the pig because
Women.
Dr. Moore said she was searching for a candidate who was of Austrian/Irish descent.
this is Dr. Moore, female, she says, searching for a candidate who was of Australian Irish descent, raised in a Roman Catholic, and was taller than 6 feet. Yeah, could you imagine if a dude had these fucking expectations? It'd be called a fucking sexist, YouTube.
Raised as a Roman Catholic and was taller than 6 feet.
So, I mean, 6 feet or more is like 15% of the population.
Yeah.
More, you're probably talking 11% of the population just on height. So 98% of everyone else is now off the list.
Gone.
Okay.
And then when you add the 6-figure income and all these other qualifications on top of that, you talk about a fraction within a fraction of a fraction.
At max, 2% of the population.
Yeah, good luck with that,
Yeah.
Dr. Moore.
Yeah.
I love how now she's Dr. Moore, but prior to this, she was just Miss Moorcock. And
Trolls can talk shit, but I'm coming up with dank food combinations. No, bloody hell. Hold up. Bloody good.
and now she knows her worth.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, because she's a doctor and makes all this money, she is a catch.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, let's drive that car with 250,000 miles back to the showroom and ask for display prices. It's not going to happen.
Nope.
She explained height was important because the rest of her family were tall and she was considered to be the short one.
Bullshit.
You are more.
That's true to some degree, but I feel like that's a cough-up. I feel like that's a cough-up because men go through the same crap. If you've got like 3 brothers and fucking women are going, oh, so so and so and such dicks was the tallest. And then the chick next to her is like, no, her man has the tallest and hardest dick. And the third one is just like, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like this argument's a bit crass because women are and men are visioned and measured by our dick and our tit size.
Or shallow than a puppy dog's piss puddle, and you know it. No,
Oh, it's only shallow when fucking women fucking say, oh, hey, you know, you're not 6 feet tall and your dick's fucking 5 feet 9 inches. Not quite 6, mate. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna divorce you or fucking not date you.
amount of explaining is going to make that less true.
Wow. That is thin. That's thinner than armpit sweat.
The tribunal heard that Dr. Moore explained her requirements to the agency's psychotherapeutic consultant, Lisa Hayes. You know, I'm surprised that this
The fact that you had a psycho consultant for your fucking mental shit, it's just like the dating thing's pissing me off, and I can't subconsciously blame it on all men. Maybe it's also my fault too, kind of thing. Like, god damn it, YouTube.
therapeutic consultant didn't refer her to another one for, you know, pills, mental wellness, things like that.
Well, you and I both know, like 55% of all the liberal women out there have some kind of mental defect.
And in Australia,
It's not liberal women. It has nothing to do with politics. It has to do with the way they're treated. And that's something to think about, YouTube. Women who are treated like crap, it has nothing to do with their politics. And I'd be told, oh, hey, well, this fucking asshole piece of shit fucking. This is the last beverage. I should take a leak because gender relations pisses me off, so I shall piss off.
I bet you that's higher
Yes,
because Australia is full woke tard.
absolutely.
So this woman, oh yeah, you know, delusions, they are actually a medical condition that you should probably get addressed. Just saying. She claimed she was then contacted by Ms. Hayes, who claimed to have found a suitable suitor, say that 3 times fast, who was relationship ready.
There we go.
Relationships can mean two different things. Okay, if you're relationship ready versus family ready, YouTube. You get people who are saying, yeah, they're ready for a family, let's do this, and then, yeah, there you go, there's that. But then you got people who are just like, hey, man, I barely know you, like,
Ms. Hayes had told Dr. Moore that David was overseas at the time and only mentioned the pair were around the same height later on, the tribunal heard. Dr. Moore said she was gobsmacked.
The Lamb Guys quality American products are now available nationwide. The Lamb Guys are lifelong sheep and cattle ranchers.
How dare you? I'm worth everything that I ask for and more. Wait,
Did she really say that?
no, like, that's how it comes off.
Oh,
if you're
okay.
gobsmacked just because a dude that you got paired with is around your height, wow.
I can almost guarantee you he's probably the tallest one in the bunch.
I got a mango Rita to close out the stream. Because, like I said, I got 3 to 4, and that's all I need sometimes. I don't need to fucking drink a whole 12-pack. Oh,
Got those
Yeah, the
boxes.
double wide. Yeah, exactly.
I got
my
it.
double wide refrigerator.
That's awesome.
My little easy bake oven in there. Do you have any idea how maddening it is waiting for a light bulb to reheat an Egg McMuffin?
You asshole.
The dating agency caters to well-educated professionals who are looking to match with an intellectual, financially secure, and confident partner.
They're trying to get the alphas and have somebody else do the work for them.
Yep.
Good luck with that.
The kind of men that she wants will never sign.
kind of like when women say they want men to make the first move, but as soon as they do, if the woman sees them as creepy, he's automatically a rapist. Ain't I a stinker?
And up for the same service that she is a part of. Because those dudes have all the options.
That's right.
She's got none.
You're a dude, you're in your 40s, you're pulling down doctor money. Dude.
The world is your oyster.
Yeah, and if you're 6 feet tall or taller, dude, you can write your own ticket.
Basically,
You will have women lined up around the block willing to suck your dick through the screen door. I'm just saying.
If you're just looking to mess with chicks, okay, do this experiment. Make 2 dating profiles with the same photo.
Mm-hmm.
Mark one of them 6'2", and the other one 5'9". See what happens. The rest of the verbiage could be all the same. One will light up like a Christmas tree, and the other will sit there with crickets as the only soundtrack to your life.
Well, you're going to get hits on the one that's shorter, but they'll be fat, ugly women.
Dr. Moore said she was searching for a candidate who was of Austrian/Irish descent, raised as a Roman Catholic, and was taller than 6 feet.
So, 6 feet or more is like 15% of the population.
Yeah.
More, you're probably talking 11% of the population.
Okay, so hey, if a dude says he wants a chick with an hourglass figure and some double D tits, excuse me, he's a pig. But if she wants these things, like they just mentioned, Oh, yeah, 6 feet tall, Irish Catholic descent, etc. Fucking, it's stupid. Ah, shitballs. Excuse me, Jesus Christ is a cunt. Excuse me.
Just on height. So 98% of everyone else is now off the list.
Gone.
Okay.
And then when you add the 6-figure income and all these other qualifications on top of that, you talk about a fraction within a fraction of a fraction.
At max, 2% of the population.
Yeah, good luck with that, Dr. Moore.
Yeah.
I love how now she's Dr. Moore, but prior to this, she was just Miss Moore. And now she knows her worth.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, because she's a doctor and makes all this money, she is
Yeah, it's different for dudes and chicks. If a chick makes more money versus a dude, for a dude, it's just automatically expected. Not trying to be a dick, Mr. Terrence Pop, but that's exactly how it is. When I flip my luckies, go look, your boy Cobra's got a full pack of Marvel Smooths. Ooh, Marvel Smooth 100s. Gonna have a sip on this alcoholic drink. Drink the rest of it while I'm watching this. And make me another one, and then I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna have a smoke. And just enjoy the evening, YouTube.
a catch.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, let's drive that car with 250,000 miles back to the showroom and ask for display prices. Not going to happen.
Nope.
She explained height was important because the rest of her family were tall and she was considered to be the short one.
Bullshit!
You are more shallow than a puppy dog's piss puddle, and you know it.
Yeah, that's the goddamn truth. Because if a man had pulled this argument about how all the women in his family were big, you know what I'm saying? He'd be seen as a creep, dude. Don't give me this bullshit. Like, just because I'm autistic doesn't mean I'm retarded. Okay, YouTube, you fucking motherfuckers. We got the Ritas. Mango-ritas, sparkling margaritas. These things are tasty as a motherfucker, dude. You think Cobra don't know how to make some drink? Some dank drink combos. Y'all got a fucking cart fucked up. You got about that much right there. Yes. We're gonna have some of that Baja Blast. Because I literally ordered like six Doritos Locos Tacos. They gave me 7. I was like, sweet. No, look at that. Yes, potion goodness.
No amount of explaining is going to make that less true.
Wow. That is thin. That's thinner than armpit sweat.
The tribunal heard that Dr. Moore explained her requirements to the agency's psychotherapeutic consultant, Lisa Hayes. You know, I'm surprised that the psychotherapeutic consultant didn't
that drink combo of Mango-Rita plus Baja Blast. It's a mango Taco Bell tea. Get that drink combo. Oh, it's stupid good, YouTube. Stupid good. Yes. Let's go outside and smoke a Marlboro Smooth 100. And like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? YouTube.
Referred her to another one for, pills, mental wellness, things like that.
Well, you and I both know, like 55% of all the liberal women out there have some kind of mental defect.
And in Australia, I bet you that's higher.
Yes,
Because Australia is full woke-tard.
absolutely.
So this woman, oh yeah, delusions, they are actually a medical condition that you should probably get addressed. Just saying. She claimed she was then contacted by Ms. Hayes, who claimed to have found a suitable suitor, say that 3 times fast, who was relationship ready.
There we go.
Ms. Hayes had told Dr. Moore that David was overseas at the time and only mentioned the pair were around the same height later on, the tribunal heard. Dr. Moore said she was gobsmacked.
Well, y'all are, as long as you're of age, who gives a shit? People are sitting there like, oh, this person is overseas.
How dare you? I'm worth everything that I ask for and more. Wait,
Did she really say that?
no, that's how it comes off.
Oh,
if you're gobsmacked just because the dude that you got paired with is around your height, wow.
I can almost guarantee you he's probably the tallest one in the bunch.
Yeah. I mean, this woman reeks of desperation. And what is that saying about beggars and choosers?
That's right.
Yeah.
You ran the clock. The game is over. All that's left are pickup.
And, that's the truth for both men and women. Beggars can't be choosers.
Games, and nobody cares about them, and they don't bet on them. It's over.
Dr. Moore said she felt obligated to meet up with David, but did not see him for a second time. The doctor claimed she tried to contact Miss Hayes on several occasions, but did not receive a response.
Where? They didn't respond because that's probably the best match that they had.
Yeah.
And if she was not cool with that, that's all you're fucking getting, man. That's it.
Not to be a complete a-hole, Miss Moore, but you did it to yourself.
That's right. I have no sympathy for you.
This is why you're alone.
Yeah, no shit.
Fast approaching 40.
If you think 36 came on fast, you just wait. Because you're going to wake up the day after tomorrow, and you're going to be 40. And 40 to 80 is a long fucking time.
Especially with the housing accommodations and boxed wine at Catland.
That's absolutely correct.
Stop. This is my little square.
Tribunal member Danielle Galvin suggested Dr. Moore reach a private settlement and doubted she would receive a refund. Well, I sincerely hope so, because this is pathetic.
I'm pretty well. First of all, when you sign up for that shit, there's a huge contract, and I'm sure there's a clause in there. Selections are limited to what we have. There are no 6'1" doctors out there who are looking for 36-year-old women to start a family with.
And if you're running a business like this and your lawyer...
That's the cold fucking goddamn truth. YouTube, I hate to say it, that women deserve just as much equal as anyone else. Hold on a second. I'm serious.
here allows you to put verbiage in a contract that guarantees perfection in selection, then you have the wrong lawyer.
That's right. Well, first of all, in this life, there are no guarantees.
Goose egg.
Zero.
Death and taxes.
That's all you get.
That's about it.
Oh, you're not even guaranteed a box to get buried in.
Dr. Moore is hoping to get a $4,995 refund and an apology letter on top of the legal costs and extras for alleged misleading conduct, bullying, and breach of verbal contract.
Oh my fucking God. YouTube. Bullying. How the fuck was she bullied? Because of a man wrote a bitch about this crap. Oh, God damn it. I'm not trying to be like this. It's just the goddamn truth. Okay, I wrote the concept, smoke a Marlboro Smooth 100, drink some mangoey goodness. Just look at these people like, what the fuck are you on, man?
Bullying.
No one bullied her.
And what verbal contract are we talking about?
And a verbal contract, depending on the country you're in, is not worth the paper it's not printed on.
Because you have to prove it happened.
Are verbal contracts enforceable? Newcastle and Sydney. This comes from butlers.net.edu. However, some people may be surprised to learn that in Australia, enforceable agreements don't have to be in writing.
Okay.
But shouldn't you have to be able to prove that a verbal agreement was actually reached?
Because I can guarantee you, if you're going to put $5,000 on the table, somebody's signing a contract.
Yeah.
And if you didn't read all the fine print, that's on you. And I can almost guarantee you there is no guarantee language in the guaranteeing of securing a permanent live-in vagina massager.
Live-in vagina.
I'm serious. There is no guarantee.
But I guarantee this chick had to have signed a written contract, which is why she specified a breach of a verbal agreement. There's got to be a supersession, where if you sign something, that has to supersede the verbal agreement.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I can almost guarantee you, when they were doing the deal, she's like, listen, we're going to do everything we can to meet all of these criteria. That's not the same as I guarantee you we'll find the man that you want.
Yeah. There is no guarantee because much as everyone loves to use the term, there's someone out there for everyone, there's really not.
Well, and there's also the...
That's so goddamn true. It hurts. Oh, there's someone out there for everyone. No, the fuck there is not. Like, don't let anyone bullshit you with that. Get that drink combo. I got rockin'. That's pretty good, dude. There it is. This I'm gonna save for later.
pool of diminishing returns.
Yeah.
Because for you to find somebody that you can live with and hang out with and you want to be married to, you probably got to go through a lot of people, be exposed to somebody for a long period of time before you make that decision.
Mhm. No shit, Cobra fam. You think you're gonna find the smoking hot all-age goth chick of your dreams? No, you ain't. You gotta wait patiently, and the more patient you wait, the better it's gonna feel. Once you have it, and you legitimately know you have it, don't ever let go. 'Cause love is precious. Love is precious, you too.
Yep.
And you thinking you're going to pay $5,000 and Prince Charming is going to show up with your glass slipper, which is probably not going to fit on your big fat foot because you got yankles, cankles, and shankles going on. You're entitled to your money. Get the hell out of here. You're an idiot. You did it to yourself. Now just ride it into the scene of the crash and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, wait until when your dick loses the ability to get hard and you're expecting women to be entitled to you because of X, Y, and Z.
Women out there love to complain about men not putting in the work in the relationship. Is there anything lazier than spending $5,000 and then getting pissed off at the job someone else does? So you're
Welcome to what men feel like. You spend thousands of dollars on some e-girl and it doesn't work out the way you thought it would work out.
your lazy ass could sit at home and watch it get fatter.
Well, I'm sure she works a lot, but I don't care. You put yourself in that position.
I'm sure he works a lot. But
If you took a job where you had zero time to work on your personal life, guess what's going to suffer?
Yeah.
Your fucking personal life.
And if you're at work that often and your coworkers want nothing to do with you to the point where you got to go and spend 5 G's of your hard earned to go and get a dude who will actually spend more than 5 minutes with you without upchucking into his own mouth, you're the problem.
no! Toxic male takes the short. Oh, God damn it. Oh, my God.
That's just mean.
That's just me, but it's the goddamn truth.
Mean, man.
Stories I heard about all the shenanigans that goes on in hospitals. There's no relationships going on there. It's all just bending over and getting a hold of the hole in the changing room closet or something.
Open your mouth and say, ah.
I'm
Turn
serious.
your head and cough. I guarantee you a good chunk of the chick doctors out there aren't doing it because they actually want to help heal people. They're doing it because they want an excuse to look for that dude that's 3 to 4 notches above them.
Yep.
And
That's the goddamn truth.
looks and income. Because women.
Because what I got left in my drink combo, I'm good on. For a minute, dude. I got this last drink right here in my cup and I'm good for the rest of the evening.
Men always want to marry up.
Correct.
Men don't give a shit about that.
No, we don't.
We're not looking for
Until it starts making more money than we do.
somebody to bring another slab of barbecue ribs to the party that we're hosting. We've already
That's kind of inconvenient, but at the same time, it is convenient. Think about it. If you have a barbecue party and someone brings a rack of ribs, and you bring a badass rack of ribs. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? You all be sitting there going, oh my God, this, you know what I'm saying? You'd be having two different contributions to how to make barbecue ribs. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, oh, that's, you know what I'm saying? And everyone goes to that.
applied all the meat, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We want somebody who's going to bring a potato salad, fruit salad. You know, we want things to complement the meal that we've already provided.
That's right. Well, it's not a full meal, but the main course.
Yeah, we've provided the main course, exactly.
Yeah, bring in the incidentals.
Yeah,
Hell, show up with a knife and fork and plate and some cups.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't show up with anything edible, we don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even if you just
bullshit, we don't care. Like, if you're gonna show up to a man's cookout with, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, come on. Even with me sitting there munching out to those Doritos Tacos goodness.
show up with beer, you'll still be the hero of the party.
Yeah, beer goes a long way.
And of course, if you're really good and you don't try to compete with my main course, I'll let you swallow my dessert.
You will get the throat yogurt.
Fuck that, dude.
Unfortunately, Dr. Moore,
just because I don't hang with your locals.
Think her days of swallowing throat yogurt are done.
No.
Throat yogurt, you say? Well, that sounds just special.
Well, I have a feeling she's going to be doing a lot more of that out back behind the bars at the Dumb Dumpster.
I said this a while back, and I even made a meme about it. If you want to know what used to work on women to get them into bed in their 20s, listen to everything they bitch about in their 30s.
Wow!
Dude, that is some fucking heavy but true.
I didn't even know that. That's very intuitive.
I guarantee you, if you had one conversation with this Dr. Moore, you could pick out everything that she ever got down on her knees for, got down on all fours, laid on her back and counted ceiling tiles, and it would take probably 5 minutes flat.
Well, my thing is this. They need to start teaching women of today the value that they actually have, and they come right out of
Thank you.
high school.
Youth, beauty, and
Yeah, you start coming out with your value to use. Exactly. Women are a lot more pressured / valued in our society. Women are pressured / valued in our society. Yeah, let's smoke this Marlboro Menthol 100 after a bit. Nothing specific. Just hanging on to it. 1 second. Drink combos. It is what it is, YouTube. I'm gonna finish this dance part video response. Bloody hell.
Fertility, because there's a lot of these women who, if I can almost guarantee you, by the time they reach 22 and they finish college, if they go to college, they've had one, if not three dudes, use the L word on them, and they pass them up because they thought they're going to get something better.
They want the BBD, bigger, better deal.
And then they get to the point where the phone starts ringing. Their Friday nights are open, their Saturday nights are open, weekend with in the month at a time until they're getting like 3 to 5 dates a year when they used to get 3 to 5 dates a week.
Yep. And now their recycle bin is packed high with empty boxes of wine and ice cream.
Yeah, in box wine and Catland.
Yep.
That's horrible.
But it is what it is.
Bottom line, if you got to shell out $5,000 just to find a dude, you'd be better off spending that at the gym or going to a psychotherapist to, combat your delusions.
Or you can pay for a round of liposuction.
That's horrible.
Also that.
Yeah, or get a tummy tuck.
Unfortunately, there is no medical procedure for entitlement.
No, there isn't.
No, there isn't. YouTube. Entitlement on both sides. Keep doing your thing, YouTube. Catch you later.